I've had a really terrible week, actually. My landlord kicked me out of my apartment. What happened, about 4 weeks ago, I stopped paying rent. And it kind of like affected him, you know what I mean? It was like he couldn't handle it. He was one of those guys that was kind of all about him. You know what I mean? He said to me, if you don't pay your rent, how am I going to pay my mortgage? I said, if you really get stuck, you can come and crash on the couch. Mate, there's a lot of scammers out there, okay? There was this guy on Facebook Market selling a Ming Dynasty vase. I messaged him and I said, how do I know it's not made in China? Got to be careful, man. Got to be careful. What? Okay. There's a shop in Richmond called Gary's Car Radio. I went in there and that was all that was in there. Just one car radio sitting on a stool. I went in there and the guy said, don't touch that, it's Gary's. You better not touch that, it's Gary's. It's Gary's car radio. My sister got picked up by a UFO and the aliens took her clothes off. I said, what were they doing, experimenting? She said, no, they were having a bucks night. I said, what else did they have? She said the aliens had these silver discs. I said, what were they doing with them? She said they were making pizza. My granddad died in a house fire. And I said to the funeral director, I said, I want a discount on the cremation. Because he's already half cooked. He said, no, it's $3,000. He said, it's $3,000 for the cremation. I said, listen, it only cost me $5.40 to set the house on fire. No, it upset me. No, I was upset. I'm not paying that. Take him down to Charcoal Chicken. Put him on the rotisserie. When my dad was dying, right, he went a bit mental, right? He had a bit of Alzheimer's, dementia, and a little bit of home and away. All right, he said, Arwin, I've got some advice for you. He said, don't ever put a football in a bong. I said, yes, Dad. Okay, yes, I'm listening. He said, because if you do, Bruce McAvaney will turn up in your socks drawer. Now, my dad died 10 years ago and I've held fast to that advice. I'm not saying I haven't been tempted. I have been tempted, but no, I've held fast to that advice. No. I want to ask your advice. I want to get your advice now. I want to get your advice, right? I went up to this woman in the street, right? I didn't know what to do. I went up to this woman in the street and I said to her, I want to play Kiss Chasey with you. And she just ran off. I've had a hard upbringing. I've had a hard upbringing. When I was 15, I ran away to the circus. Right? My parents said, no, you're not allowed to. We were here first. I started licking the family cat. No, it was licking me first. I was licking the family cat, right? My wife called me, how long has this been going on for? She said, it's weird. I said, it would only be weird if I didn't have pants on. No, it's not weird. I joined a love triangle and it got out of hand and it soon became a love hexagon. The only way I could get out of it was with a mathematician. I want to tell you guys a bit about me, the real me, okay? I'm going to level with you, okay? No. You know, 3 years ago I had a blood transfusion from an interstate truckie. and I lost my mind. I fully lost. I had a full-on breakdown, and I thought I was Elvis Presley. And they put me in the inpatient unit, right? Now, there was this guy in there who thought he was Todd Woodbridge, right? And me and the other Elvises went up to him, and we said, you could have been anyone. If you don't believe me, just ask Abraham Lincoln. Not the one from Broadmeadows, the one from Beaumaris. I don't think I'm cut out for comedy, actually. The school's been good, but, you know, thank you. That's all I've got time for. You've been a great crowd. God bless.